Hello, dear ones, and welcome to yet another video on the zodiac signs of the ladies of the zodiac, I would say rather. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe so that you're notified every time I release a new video. So let's get started. Today, I am going to speak about Your Highness, about the Leo lady, the royal lady of the zodiac. Now, what is this royal lady of the zodiac made up of? Have you seen that lady, with that wavy hair that she has, with the way she carries herself? Yeah, she can be thin, she can be a bit on the bulky side, but she makes her presence felt wherever she goes because she's full of enthusiasm and excitement. This enthusiasm is very catchy, it's very contagious, especially when the Leo ladies, when they are teenagers and all, you'll just see that they are just full of fun, full of laughter, full of this enthusiasm, like people are dancing and they'll just go on the dance floor and start dancing also. It's like they are full of this energy inside of them. There is a lot of fire inside of this lady. She's very independent. The first thing I see about the Leo lady, she's very independent. She's very generous. Very, very generous. Whoever I have met until now as a Leo lady, very generous, friendly, honest, and frank. You want an honest opinion, you should ask a Leo lady, or a Scorpio lady, or an Aries lady. They will just give you honest opinions. But this Leo lady, she's so frank. When she speaks with you, she will just, she doesn't have any hidden agendas. She will just speak it out. She'll just speak it out to you. Very, very truthfully, she will give her opinion. Leo ladies, I see some of the Leo ladies, they are like solitary, okay? Like the lionesses, they like to be, a bit in their own world, yeah. But most of them, they're very social. They will make friends. They have lot of friends also. The other side, of course, is that many times they get backstabbed by some of those friends. That's another story. But they are really, the social magnets. They are magnetic. This is an animal magnetism that is inside of this lady. She's very generous to a friend's fault also. She will go and she will, if a friend accepts their fault, then this Leo lady readily forgives also. She doesn't hold grudges still long because she has a very big heart. She's a very big heart in which she stores a lot of things. A lot of people who are important to her, especially her family. Because she's a very family-oriented person unless and until she gets really badly treated. You have to treat the lady like a queen. As simple as that. Treat her right and she is going to put a smile on your face all your life. You treat her wrong and you will keep crying all your life. This is one simple thing that you need to understand, my dear ones. If you're dealing with a Leo lady, you need to understand. If you're dating with a Leo lady, you have to furnish her, you have to give a lot of attention. Because a Leo lady deserves the attention. For her, the life is a stage and she's on the stage and she has to perform. Many a time she gets, criticized as a drama queen because she can be quite, expressive about whatever she wants to express. But why not? I mean, she has that inside of her. She feels that the life is a stage and she's performing on that stage and she has to look her best, she has to be her best, she has to dress her best, she has to be everything her best. You need to look because she's a leader. This Leo lady, she is a leader wherever she goes, be it a teacher, be it a CEO of a company, be it an actress that she does so well, yeah, be it a mother who is taking care of her home and hearth, be it a lady selling sandwiches, be it a person who is running a restaurant, a salesperson, whatever she is doing, be it a political figure, a leader, because they make very good leaders of the nations also. Yeah. So whatever she is doing, whichever role she has accepted for herself in this life, she will make sure she is shining on the stage. She has to shine. Otherwise, she will not like it. She has to have that attention. is very important. The attention, the respect, the praise for a job well done. Yeah. Then she has to be gifted for whatever she is doing in the form of praise, in the form of a gift. Yeah, but don't give any hanky-panky gifts to her, please. That won't be very well, received. You have to give her something that is worth her also. Like, she is a royal person, a personality who is royal at heart. So you don't need to give her just anything. You have to see her and what she is, and accordingly you have to gift something to her. Okay, be it on her birthday, be it on a job well done, whatever it is. And you will see this lady will be like a kitten. Her lioness guard falls off. And she's like a kitten, just purring and just very sweetly laughing and, making jokes and, just like, yeah, she's full of this light in her eyes and she's just purring like a kitten. She's so sweet. But the moment you criticize her, the moment you hurt her dignity, her ego, the moment you don't realize her worth, she becomes heartless. She becomes heartless. She becomes egoist. She can become jealous. She will remove her claws, and get ready to be scratched, to be hurt by those claws. Now she becomes that completely roaring tigress, that lioness, sorry. She becomes like a roaring lioness. And you see another form of her in front of you, and that's a very scary one. That can hurt because her heartlessness will hurt you. Her isolation will hurt you. She becomes isolated. She becomes jealous. She becomes critical. Very snobbish she can become. She can become very, very egoist. And she can hurt you with her words also at that time. And that fury that comes out of this fire animal inside of her, that is the lioness, will catch you. Rather, I would say, would scare you. You will be scared. Like that song, you got to hear her roar. So that kind of, you're gonna hear her roar. This is how she will roar, and she will make you uncomfortable and you'll feel like running away because you will see, oh my God, I'm going to be dying if this lioness is going to just pounce on me. I'm finished. Yeah, so take care of that because this is the other side of the Leo lady. But if you give her all the attention, if you gift her lavishly, if you are kind to her, if you appreciate her nicely, she will feel nice inside of her and she will, give you 100 times more the love in return. You have to know she's a very generous lady, generous to your love and generous to your hatred also. All right, so you give her and you get it back from her, okay, multiplied by 100. You have to know that. She's very, very generous. And you will see her always, no matter what is her age, she will invite you to her place because she cooks well, and she will invite you to her place. She likes to cook for her friends, her family, and she will make you feel comfortable. No matter what is the size of her purse, no matter whatever is in her purse, her house will be like a palace. She will completely surround herself with luxury because she is a queen. Inside of her, she's a queen, all right? So inside of her, she feels she deserves to live like a queen. She deserves to dress up like a queen, so she will always dress up very well. I have to tell you something is that even if she has to just go across the street to buy something, like I would just get up and, I will just go and walk down and get it, no matter what clothes I'm in. But she will spend time, to get ready, to put on her makeup and better clothes. And I was like, come on, that I have been noticing with my cousin. Come on, let's go. And, like we just have to go just 5 minutes down the street and just get some bread. And She was like, no, but we have to, we cannot go as if we are just waking out of, we are out of the bed and we are just walking out to look nice, For her, it's very important to look nice. Because as I said, she considers everything as a stage and she has to be at her best. So no matter where she is, you will see her appropriately dressed. You will never see a Leo lady, who is completely in her, her splendid royal feeling inside of her, dressed like, not for. She's always dressed for an occasion, okay? So whenever she has to go out, she'll be properly dressed. She doesn't like to be seen not shining, okay? Because the sun rules her, so she has to shine wherever she goes. My mother-in-law is a Leo lady, and she goes to swim every Mondays. And once I was saying, like, gosh, she's taking long time. She's not coming out of the bathroom. And I was like, Mommy, is it okay? Like, it's time for your, for you have to go to swim and things. She said, yeah, I'm just going to do my makeup. I'm just finishing my makeup and I'm coming. And I was like, but you're going to swim. So makeup for that. And then she said, you have to look nice. And I said, but this will just fade off, the moment you jump into the water. So she was like, no, because this is waterproof makeup. And, I was like, wow. And then I realized that so much she is conscious about the way she's perceived. And so much she likes to look at her best. And why not? Because when you look your best to yourself, this is what you will give to the outside also. And this is where I realized so much whenever she goes out, she's dressed like a queen. I have to tell you that. I mean, sometimes I'm a bit ashamed to walk near her because I am the opposite, completely opposite. But she's like, she has to have everything matching, all her accessories, her watch, her clothes, her shoes, everything, and everything is just so spick and span with her, And this is where I learned, how to keep yourself spick and span. And Leo ladies, this you have in you is that knowingly or unknowingly, you teach people how to live life queen size. Yes, this is what I learned from my Leo mother-in-law, or Leo friends and relatives also. I have some cousins who are Leos also, and I learn it from the Leo ladies, how nicely they organize everything. Even if a Leo lady enters into a rented apartment which is not very good or things like that, first thing she will do is she has to put her autograph on every wall. She will remove all the wallpapers or she will color them, paint them by herself. If she doesn't have people, she will do it herself. She'll get into the dress and she just starts painting, or she hires the people to do the job for her. And she will get it all repainted because she doesn't want anybody else's identity in that house. No matter how beautiful it was, she will undo it all and redo it all. So if you see a Leo lady's house, you will always see that it's really comfortable, very well decorated with very much, I would say, the taste of luxury you will feel in her house. Even if it's simple, you will feel still it's like a little palace. You will feel like that. And she will make you feel as if you are in a palace because she will treat you so well because she is a royal. So she will treat you royally also until you criticize what she has put on the table because she has spent hours for it, okay? And until you treat her or give a bad remark or a bad comment upon her cooking, there she will not be very happy about it. Then she will criticize you, or then she will directly, maybe insult you also in a very refined way. It will never be brutal, it will be very refined. Yeah, so just be careful about that. Now, if you're dating a Leo lady, as I said, be appropriate to her standards, okay? You cannot be wishy-washy with her. No. There are few women in the zodiac, you cannot be hanky-panky or wishy-washy with them. And Leo lady is one of them. You cannot be like that. She observes everything in you. She will observe the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you treat her, the way you take her to eat. Everything is noted down by her. At times she will also invite you. She has that dignity, she doesn't consider her no lesser than a man, okay? So she will also invite you. For your birthday, she will gift you something so wonderful. And so, I would say, valuable, this is the word, valuable it will be. And once she feels you are the man of her life, then no matter what, she will find a way to reach your heart, and she will find a way to have you in her life and to make you her life partner. But she has to know that you are the man of her life. You have to prove that with the ways you deal with her. And then when she is fixed on it, there is no turning back. Then she becomes a very, very devoted partner. Very devoted partner. Unless and until some game of infidelity happens from your side, or you have not respected her enough, or you have not treated her right, or you got insecure because she was really excelling in whatever she was doing, or you got into that inferiority complex, and then you lose her. And then that break off or that divorce is very painful, excuse me, but the whole life it pains in your heart, because the Leo lady left you. She was so generous with you. She gave you all her love, and you couldn't recognize it, you couldn't realize, and because of those things, she has left now, and you are left there crying, and you want that queen back in your life, but she has left. And when she leaves with dignity also. She will not cry for very long. She will come up. She has that force, that inner strength she has to come up of whatever it is. But then when this lady is hurt, then afterwards she is very cautious about where she's going to put her foot. It's like you have shot a lioness, and now when she crosses the same path, and she has been healed, but when she crosses, she has the memories, she has the trauma of that past thing, and then she's very, very careful. It changes her life. And as I said, a Leo lady who has lost her balance in life, or who has messed up her balance in life, then she becomes very heartless, ruthless, I would say she becomes then. And you have to know, it is her pain that is being seen now. She becomes completely closed. She can be very critical of whatever you do. And this is where, when I hear some people saying, oh, Leo ladies are jealous, oh, Leo ladies are rude, and things like that, you have to know that this one has gone through something that you cannot even imagine. She has gone through this pain. She has really gone through this pain. And now she is coming to terms with it, but she's standing strong. She doesn't need anyone. She's standing strong. Maybe she's a single mother, but she's fighting it alone, but she fights it with dignity and with her standards. But now she has known that the world is not soft with her. She has not been treated right. So now she will roar on whoever passes until she knows that you are a right person, and she can be kind and her generous self back with you. As a mother, the Leo lady is a Leo lady is very, very protective, overprotective sometimes. Oh, my child is like your cub. Yes, the lioness wants to protect her cubs. She watches them. She watches them with a lot of affection. And the more they achieve in life, the Leo mother is so happy. She likes to showcase her children, because she feels that the world is a stage and they need to be shown to the world. Yes, my child has done this. And you will see the Leo lady, the Leo mother, having all the praise for her son or all the praise for her daughter every time. my son has achieved this, my daughter has achieved this, she needs the world to know their worth, because for her it's important. She's a royal, she needs to show the kingdom, look, my cub, what my cub has done. And she can be very, very protective about her children, very protective, extremely. Sometimes she's overbearing also. Leo ladies have to take care once the children get married not to interfere too much, because that can happen. They do it out of love, they do it out they do it out of love, but then it becomes it can be a bit difficult. I mean, I have gone through it, so I have to share it with you. Like, my mother-in-law, after marriage, my mother-in-law, who is a Leo lady, extremely, she loves me a lot. I love her and I respect her a lot. But the thing is that, she wanted me to always look my best, okay? So if I would put a particular dress in which I was comfortable while going out, she wouldn't say, no, you're not going to wear this. And then I was like, why, mommy? And then she would take me back to my cupboard and ask me to show her all my dresses. And then she said, for this occasion, I think this would look nice on you. Show me your earrings. No, not this. You wear those. At one point I was getting a bit irritated, because, I mean, I needed my freedom to dress up the way I wanted also. But for her, it was like, come on, you have to go well dressed. You have to look nice. Why are you messing up with this kind of like, don't wear very casual clothes on some special occasions. Or don't be overly dressed for a casual occasion. I mean, she knew how to, So she was, of course, I am like her daughter, okay? In-law is into bracket, but it's like a daughter. She will treat her daughter the same way. And she will make sure that everything is okay in her child's life. So she would always try to give her suggestions. But I mean, for me, I am fine with that, all right? Of course, at one point of time, when it got too much for me, I told her, Mommy, look, I need to also choose my things, okay? And she took it, she didn't, she was not upset at all. She said, just because I felt like this, I told you. And I said, yeah, I accept it, because my own mother is also a half Leo, okay? Half Cancer, half Leo. So I understand these traits very well. But at the same time, you have to deal it with patience. You have to know she's doing it out of love, out of generosity. Always this lady will be generous with her advice and her love and her help to you. No matter in which path of life you are, whatever you are having, she will always give you something. She's always very giving, And she has to take care is that when her near and dear ones ask her, she has to give it. Many a times what happens is that she's so much in her mama mode that she just forgets about it, and she's just like, she will give you suggestions for certain things, and then it can become a bit of, it can be seen or taken as interference. So my dear Leo mama-in-laws or mothers or sisters, you need to take care just about that, because not everybody is patient, okay? So that can be perceived in a different way also. And then I would also like to tell you something about Leos is that, yes, they are those, overprotective mothers also. And later in life, that overprotection can become their default regarding their children. They will always lavish their children with the best education, love, upbringing, but however, they can be very disciplining mothers also. So you have to take care. If your mother is a Leo, and if you are not in the right way, you are not leading your life, she will be fierce with you, because she needs to know, she needs to have control over what you are doing. She is an organized lady. She is very much a disciplinarian and a lady with lot of value and dignity. And she would say that you also have to behave in the same format. And if you are doing something which is a bit on the cheaper side, She will not like it. Then fireworks, okay? Get ready for the fireworks in your house because she is fire then. Then you see this animal magnetism on one side, but the animal anger, that lioness anger that comes out of her is complete fire. Then she will completely consume you on that. Be it if you're a child of hers or whoever close to her you are. This is what can happen. They're very organized. These ladies are very, very organized. Leo ladies, extremely organized. Is that if they, I don't know, Leo ladies, how it goes with you, but I have seen most of them. It's like if they have to organize a party at home or a lunch or a meal or a birthday party, whatever it is, or something at their workplace, they will have a complete thing right up, or they will start planning. Then they will say, okay, you do this, you will take care of you will take care of greeting the guests, you will put this over there, you will go and get that cake on that time, at that time, in that bakery. She will make sure the best cake arrives, and according to your taste, you like this cake, so that will be ordered. Okay, you will see, you will please get me that book. It's like really she manages things very well. She's a very good manager, very good organizer, and a very good administrator. This is why she becomes successful in her work field. Very successful she can be. If you are not doing that, my dear Leo lady, till today, if you are not being successful, it is just because you have not realized your potential that is inside of you. Extremely successful they can become. And you know how? Because they are very devoted there also. Once a Leo lady jumps into her work, for her it becomes her stage. As simple as that. It becomes her stage, and she wants to now do everything in her capacity to make this project work, to make this relationship work, to make whatever it is. For her it is like that. So in work she does the same way. She will give it her all until and unless she has achieved success in it. Even if there are hurdles, obstacles, jealousies of colleagues, politics happening in her office, you don't have to mess with her. She can also play better politics than you, okay? So better not try to mess with her on that. So she will see all this, but she will emerge as the best. Yes, spotlight matters to her. The pat on her back matters to her. That particular position matters to her. Be it at home, be it at work, be it anywhere. You will see that they will shine, they will come up, they will showcase their talents, they will showcase what they have inside of them. They don't shy away. That's the best part of it, is they don't shy away. And then she can be the best. She is the best when it comes to her work, because she does it with devotion. A lot of hours are spent, and she works tirelessly. She has a lot of stamina. She's a very, very strong lady. I have to tell you, my dear ones who are dating the Leo lady, she's an extremely strong lady, extremely strong. Her constitution is strong, her health-wise she's strong. Later in life, of course, she can develop problems with the spine, with her back, and with her heart also, because the spine, the back is what holds her. And she has to hold her nicely. And when she feels unsupported in her life, her back pains or her spine problems or cervicals can have problem for her. And her heart breaks if you are not kind to her, and then her heart problems can also start. If she has not been able to express, because of certain things she cannot express to her surrounding what she's going through, then her heart suffers. And yes, she's very, she's full of jokes and full of laughter. I had this friend, I remember, I'll tell you this incident. Her name was Bharti, and we used to, we were doing a project together. She was from another town and me another one, and we had got together for our MBA project, and we were doing this project. So there used to be this guy with us, and she was noticing that he was really, kind of all the time used to be behind me, and sticking too much, like, okay, not leaving me for a minute also. And I was just getting bugged up of it. And I used to tell her, oh my God, no matter where we go, he's always, on my back, So once what happened is that we got into the train. Usually we used to be in the ladies' compartment. That time I was in India, so in Pune. And we used to be in the ladies' compartment. But this time she said, we are going to go in the common compartment. She was born on the 15th of August. We went into this. And this guy followed us behind. And we were sitting there. So there was somebody sitting next to me. Bharti was here, and this guy, I will not tell his name. He's going to get mad with us. So he was sitting right there. And the moment this person next to me left, immediately he came and sat there. So I was like, Bharti again. He's like, he's not going to allow me to speak to you. And I was like, why don't you sit there? I just told him, why don't you please sit there? And he was not ready to, go. He said, no, it's okay and all. And then what happened is that afterwards, Bharti, what she did, you will not believe. She got up and she started saying, excuse me, look, this guy, he's just harassing us since so long. He's all the time coming and sitting. And we knew him. It was our friend. I was like, Bharti, what are you doing? They're going to beat him up. I was like, look at this. Sir, see how he's troubling us and all. And they all started scolding him like anything. The poor guy, he had to leave that compartment afterwards. He had to leave that. So I was like, oh my God. And I said, my God, like you shouldn't have done that. And he was like, girls, what are you doing? Girls, what are you doing? And he's like, and then he was like, no, I'm with them. And she's like, no, we don't know them. I couldn't stop laughing at that time. And she really put him straight, And after that, it was so funny because after he never troubled us. And this is what is the power of the Leo lady, She fixes people, right? I still remember all those wonderful days I spent with her. It was so wonderful, and so frank and so, full of laughter and full of this, that they cannot take cheap behavior. They just cannot take cheap behavior. And if they see somebody who is weaker or somebody who needs protection, here she was being overprotective about me. Rather, I would not say overprotective also, because I couldn't put that guy straight, in the sense, I was like, if I say things to him, he'll start crying or he'll feel bad, But she thought that this is not the right behavior, that's all. And she had to put it right. And she did that. And that she did it in such a way that he never ever dared to trouble me after that. And that was how it was. And this Leo lady this is what I wanted to show, is that they will never let go a particular thing unnoticed or, uncorrected. It has to be corrected. What is not right has to be corrected. This is why they make very good leaders also. Very, very good leaders they make. And they thrive. This is why very good politicians, very good leaders, somebody who can be a very good coach, somebody who runs a company, her own business. This is what I've seen. And she always manages to climb those ladders and reach the top. This is what I see about Leo ladies also. And last but not the least, you have to stop spoiling your kids. You spoil them so much with so much of love. Yes, of course you discipline them, but they are such sweet mamas is that they really love to spoil their kids. They really like to spoil their kids. You have to take care of that, my dear Leo lady. Yes, I know you love your children, but at the same time you have to be, how can I say? Yeah, you have to have a bit of that measure, You love without measure, that's nice. But sometimes kids, they really need to be, disciplined until you give them a lot of chances. And then afterwards, it's like, then you are furious on them. So it is better that, a stitch in time saves nine. So that thing you have to take into consideration also. And yes, nobody should contradict a Leo lady's child. Otherwise, you are going to, I don't know, face what? Because they are so protective about their children. They will not They will not spare you. They will not spare you. If there is some logic in it, just speak to her in a good way. But if you try to, be unkind to her children, then you've had it. In a bad way, okay? You might get some scratches here and there. So just be careful about that. All right. So yes, the only way to a Leo lady's heart is that love her unconditionally and generously like she does. Because if you get a Leo lady in your life, she's one of the best wives, okay? She takes the burden of the whole house on her shoulders. I have to tell you that. Once she's committed and once she knows that you love her unconditionally, there is nothing to think about. She will always keep giving to you. Always she will keep giving to you. There is no full stop in her things. Even if you're sick, she will come and take care of you. No matter what you are, how contagious your disease is, she will come and she will take care of you. And she will ensure that you bounce back. When she is sick, she will try to take care of herself. Because this is one thing about you, Leo ladies. You never want to tell others when you're in trouble. Because you're strong, you feel you will deal with everything single-handedly. And this is what usually you do. But at times, my dear Leo lady, you need to discuss. Because you need to take care of your physical heart, okay? You need to take care. And you need to express what is troubling your mind. You need to express. A Leo lady, very, very less I see her crying in front of everyone. She will never cry in front of everyone. She feels crying in the public is a weakness. You show your weakness. Afterwards she will go quietly and she will shed her tears and then she bounces back. She's a very, very strong lady. So my dear ones, if you have a Leo lady in your life, don't let her go. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman. She will make you laugh. She will treat you like a king. She will take care of your children, your cubs. She will take care of her den, her palace, her house so well. Everything of like in Indian language we say, she's a very good Lakshmi. She's a very good wife. She is very feminine and you have to let her, don't mess with her in the house decisions. She knows how to organize. If you want to give suggestions, do it in a very diplomatic way, I would say, with her. She cannot take direct orders because she feels she is the one in control. And the moment you give control to her, everything is fine. But the moment there is a ego clash or control starts between the two partners, the couple gets destroyed over there. So yes, and she's very friendly. So don't be jealous, my dear ones, that if she's friendly with some other guys or other men, she's just being friendly, okay? When she has given you her heart, that's it. You don't have to. You just have to ensure that she's treated well. She has all the attention, just like you take care of a baby. You have to, shower her with a lot of like, wow, you're so sweet, or, this kind of like a baby. You have to speak to her at times. She loves to be babied also. And you have to realize her worth. So, well, there's lots to speak about her. But I will keep on making videos in the future also. Whatever comes to my mind, I'll always share it with you all. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did while, telling my real life experiences also with the Leo lady. And if I've missed on certain points, please do let me know in your comments so that next time I can also, because for me it's knowledge, whatever you will tell me, I will learn more from it. And for me, it's all about all these videos I make because I really feel that we need to understand all the zodiac signs, and this helps, relationships to get better. And when relationships are better, the world will be a better place, isn't it? So yes. So please do let me know in your comments and please do like, share and comment, and please do share it with all those people who are having a Leo lady, this wonderful queen in their life. All right. Thank you very much, dear ones, for watching. Thank you, Your Highness, for your attention. And I shall see you next time. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye.